back to my YouTube channel. So today is Wednesday, December 28, 2022, and for today's video, I am planning to share to you the process of how I am going to construct or create my very own instructional material, which is a flip chart. For those who don't know anything yet about a flip chart is an example of an instructional material that is very useful and essential in the teaching and learning process inside the classroom in order to enhance the process, and it is also to promote a concrete, effective, interesting, meaningful, and inspiring presentation towards our students. So as a future educator, it could be a great help for me to actively and creatively facilitate the learnings of my students, and also because this strategy is inexpensive, could encourage spontaneity as I explain my topic, have a question and answer session with students, and allow for real-time feedback. It is also useful to display important notices and activities inside the class. Now, upon making a flip chart, it's very vital to prepare everything that we need. First is the outline of our subject goals and objectives. Of course, in our part as a teacher, we should always have our objectives based on the topic that we wanted to present to them in the class. Now, in this flip chart that I'm going to make, my main objective is to actively facilitate the learnings of my students as they will be able to engage themselves by observing and comprehending carefully to the topic that I'm going to present. Now, since English is my major, I think this would be a great way to integrate my knowledge towards my students regarding on the 8 parts of speech, which is very fundamental for them to be learned. Through this flip chart about the parts of speech, students could be able to understand and learn carefully of how the word functions in meaning as well as grammatically within the sentence. It could also guide them to know the use of such word and define the correct word order and punctuation. The second procedure of making this flip chart is to prepare available existing instructional resources that we need. Of course, we have to prepare whatever resources that we could use in this flip chart. So these are the things that we need, and we have to be creative on it. As educators, we have to be creative. We have to use our creativity skills every time. So for now, the third procedure or step, upon this flip chart, upon making this flip chart, is I could also do research of another shelf materials that have been developed by others to determine if their approach could be useful to me. Okay, so now what I did, I did research videos related of how to make a flip chart, and then I just tend to get their ideas, not totally copying them, not totally copying their design or information of how they construct, so yes, I just get their ideas. Another way is that we should always modify existing materials based on our objectives of the lesson. So as what I've told you a while ago, that our instructional material or the materials or resources that we're using should have to be connected, must have to be connected to the objective of our lesson. Lastly, we could somehow sell our instructional material or this flip chart that I'm making, depending on me if I wanted to sell it or not. And I could also share it to my dear colleagues in the future or to my dear co-teachers in the future if my flip chart or my instructional material is effective enough to be shared to them.